Once again, I saw on social media that the RNLI was trending. Thought, okay, let's have a look and see what's being said. We know that the RNLI is being heavily involved in the rescue, in inverted commas, of those that get into trouble on these inflatable dinghy type things that are coming across the channel every day with hundreds on board. They're being taken away from other rescues, and the way they're being portrayed in the media, it paints a very dark picture. In fact, you could argue it puts them in a hell of a lot of trouble with donations, public opinion, and everything else. If you agree that, things are looking very bad for the RNLI, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts. I was always a lifelong supporter of the RNLI. I used to go around as a child with the orange collection lifeboats with my dad, being a member of the local yacht club, and we'd fill 2 of them to the absolute brim. And we were proud to do so because the RNLI rely on donations. They're not funded that we know of by government at all. So where are we now? What's happened? I want to show you a video quickly to put this into context. Have a look at this. I've muted the sound just in case there's anything that trips the algorithm. You can see there a rescue being carried out by one of the high-speed inflatable craft there, and away it goes. Now, that is what the RNLI should be doing. Those 2 individuals concerned actually got into trouble on that craft you could see them on and ended up drifting roughly a mile out to shore. The RNLI went out to get them and brought them back safely into shore. They were taken to hospital to be checked out and all the usual bits and pieces. Now, how many boats, how many personnel are getting constant call outs every single day to come to the aid of, well, let's face it, a problem that could be so easily prevented? And I've seen recorded incidents of the RNLI going into French territorial waters, and instead of returning supposed people in trouble to the nearest shoreline, bringing them all the way here. What is that about? And you wonder why, we feel the way we do. The left, of course, have got hold of this and have turned it into a ist football. Anyone that betrays anything will be called every ist under the sun. Have a listen to this that James O'Brien, sorry, I hope you're not eating your dinner, by the way, has come out with.
Called racist, so you call yourself anti-woke. But for me, that is not a conservative value or even a Tory tradition. Telling the RNLI, who are mostly volunteers, who they should and shouldn't rescue from the sea, it's quite extraordinarily fascistic. Oh, you can rescue him. He's from Birmingham. You can't rescue him. He's from Baghdad. Let him drown, but rescue him. And of course, the kind of people doing that wouldn't. Could you imagine Nigel Farage on an RNLI boat actually trying to help people? To be fair, I'd struggle to imagine myself in that situation. But I'm talking about the physical strength that would be needed. But could you imagine Farage working as part of a team? The kind of people.
So kind of missing the point, really, isn't he? He's saying that we're all saying if you're foreign, then don't rescue them, let them perish. That's not what we're saying, James. Him and his ilk, they all say the same. It's about what the RNLI really should be doing. These craft can be stopped before they even enter the water, and for some reason they're not. and the left turn a blind eye to that. And in stereotypical fashion, O'Brien decides to have a swipe at either Brexit or Farage or some other iteration of it. How that guy remains unchecked, I do not know. Let me know what you think of all this in the comments and where this could be potentially going. Nuts, isn't it? If you want to see another one of my videos on this, you can do that one there. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Toodaloo.